Everyone is saying Happy New Year, but for you, as a Muslim who is struggling with lust, you need to be honest with yourself for a moment. Did something in your life actually change dramatically in 2025? You've gotten closer with your relationship to Allah, progressed in a specific area, in some goal you set for yourself, or did you just simply wake up to a new number, 2026, with the same habits, same behavior, and the same sins? If you ended last year watching pornography and you started this year the same way, this is not a new year in your life, because you didn't gain a year, you've actually lost one. And the most dangerous thing is not the sin itself, but it is that you've normalized repenting without even correcting anything, feeling bad but not changing the way you see the sin, promising yourself that this will be the year while carrying the exact same inner logic forward. And that's not Tawbah. That's not change. It's actually just a delay. And this is where most people misunderstand how Shaytan actually works. They imagine Shaytan as someone who pushes you violently into a sin. But that's not how Shaytan operates. Shaytan doesn't rush you into disobedience. He reframes it. And this way, he makes it seem like you've chosen it yourself. And he doesn't say, disobey Allah. No, he says, hey, there is something for you in there. Something you can get. Something attractive. And this method, it didn't start with you. It didn't start with pornography. It started with the first human being. When Adam alayhi salam was being created, Shaitan didn't celebrate immediately. No, he kept walking with Adam for 40 years. And he kept observing, looking, and basically asking himself, what is this new creation? And when he realized that Adam alayhi salam had a hollow, that's when he became confident. Because this is a space where desire can form, where meaning can attach, and where value can be perceived. This hollow inside of you, it's not evil, right? It's not something bad necessarily, but it allows for choice. And Shaitan understood something critical. I don't need to force Adam alayhi salam into disobedience. I just need to make the forbidden look valuable and irresistible. And that is the strategy of Shaitan. Now, porn works exactly the same way. It does not survive because of lust. It does not survive because of sexual needs. No, it survives because Shaitan fills that same hollow with lies. He whispers that it gives you relief, that it helps you cope, and that it calms you. Whatever suits your brain, your mind to be deceived, just like he did for Adam alayhi salam, where he promised him that he would live forever. If you even think about that, who decided that Adam alayhi salam won't be in Jannah forever? It was meant for him as Allah Ta'ala created him. But this is how Shaitan plays games with your brain, making you false promises, and basically making an entire belief system that keeps you stuck where you are. And this is the point where most Muslim brothers get stuck, because they see the problem, but they don't know how to actually remove that false value. Let me ground this in something real. One of the brothers that I have worked with had tried everything. NoFap forums, Reddit, Your Brain on Porn, and all the popular methods that promise you freedom. And he wasn't lazy. He wasn't like a careless person. He was genuinely trying to quit. But he told me something important. Every single method he tried treated porn as an addiction. Something that hijacks you. Something you are trapped in. Something you have to fight forever. And because of that belief, porn stayed powerful. He was struggling daily, fighting urges every day, and constantly thinking about porn. Then something changed. What happened was a powerful change inside his subconscious mind. A complete reset, a fresh lens that purified his beliefs from the inside out. And he realized that the addiction idea itself actually was what kept him stuck in this cycle. And this was because it removed his sense of choice, and it made porn feel bigger than it actually was. Once that belief collapsed, his worldview automatically changed. He told me that he didn't even feel the pull anymore, and porn simply stopped making sense. And it didn't take months of time or large streaks or a perfect life with perfect circumstances. No, it only took 2 conversations. And how powerful and valuable is that to you? He is the same hardworking man But this time, porn was out of the equation. And porn didn't leave because he got stronger, but actually it left because porn stopped making sense to him. And this is what you need to confront honestly. If porn still feels like relief, if it still feels like escape, if it still feels like comfort when you're tired, stressed or lonely, then you don't have a discipline problem, but you have a belief problem. And this is exactly what my work is built to fix. Dismantling the specific beliefs that keep porn valuable in your mind. Because that's the reason why you're actually still here at the same point every year, every January, you are still relapsing. But some brothers need direct correction, someone to sit with them and expose the lies that they are believing in, and basically cutting this from the root. And if you feel like you are finally ready to dismantle this poison once and for all, apply to work with me step by step with personal feedback, correction and clarity to your specific situation. And you can apply now with the first link below this video in the description, and I only accept a small number of people per month to ensure they get the quality guidance they're expecting. Other brothers can inshallah achieve this mental fortitude against porn by analyzing themselves, and that is why I have left the exact same framework in a structured way inside the Spire Search Academy. So if you are ready for a deep self-analysis dive, I will leave it for you in the second link in the description below. And finally, let me remind you, my brothers, fighting urges never works. You were told to fight urges, to resist harder, to build discipline, to count streaks. But listen carefully, you don't fight things that you believe are worthless. That the more you try to fight porn, the more your mind assumes that it must be important. And that's why lust gets stronger, and why willpower collapses, and why motivation fades every single time when urges hit. So here is the decision point. If you want this handled properly with personal guidance, apply for the one-on-one coaching below, which is for brothers who are done experimenting and want this fixed forever, inshallah. And if you want to start learning the framework at your own pace, the second, more affordable program is also linked below this video, so that no one says I didn't have a way to start. Don't start your year with motivation, but with correction. And ask yourself, will next January sound exactly the same as this one? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.